just got on and decided to tear down these reeds because I thought I need them. I don't need any paper as of right now. Let me just pick all of it up. What is on the agenda for today? Well, I haven't really thought too much about what I want to do because there's still a lot I have to do just in this tiny little village. I was thinking about trying to fill the pig pen. I did clear out the sheep pen because I didn't need so many colored sheep. So I just culled the herd a bit, just left a few white ones because I can just dye all that wool. And I bred a few more just because there weren't that many white ones. Specifically, I might make a cow pen here. I don't know with like the changing terrain how exactly I'm gonna do that. But that's something I'll figure out. I did specifically want to work on this area just because it's like the middle point of the village, and I really haven't done anything here. I've just been kind of divided the land between like what I like to refer to as like the lower income part of the village. You have like these two kind of buildings where you got to work. You have like better looking houses, a tavern, the marketplace, and then you have like these really big houses over here, just really beautiful looking buildings, and you have like the giant building, so is the mansion. So I should definitely do something for right here. So to start work on this area, I'm going to make the cow pen just because I feel it's just a simple little start. And it's just on the other side of the stables. I think I'm going to take down all this hay that I put here previously. Okay, so after removing the hay, the thing you need to worry about is the way the land looks, because as you can see, there's this like dirty kind of like scar going right across the middle of it. So I'm not really sure whether I should build this out with more dirt, and then just have it like the same level as the top part, or to dig it down a layer and have this be the part of the pen. I'll have to see how both of those would look, because if I did cut it down, maybe left with this kind of weird path right here. But if I pull it up, then it'd be like, what is it like this almost? Yeah, 'cause it definitely doesn't look as good, but I think it's actually a bit better than having this down with like fencing down here. So I think I am gonna have to go with adding land instead of removing it. That's actually probably gonna be a bit better solution. So let me just pull this, and it definitely looks. Probably doesn't definitely look the best, but maybe once I start adding in, whoops, don't want it back there. I'll leave at least a little bit of space, so just pull it all the way back. Try to add some definition to this, because I don't want it to look all samey. And then, I guess maybe these ones I can move back, and then move this one forward, and then about one more coming in, and finishing it off like this. I mean, it is kind of small for a pen, but it definitely looks a bit better. This is just like a giant square, so I definitely don't want to repeat that. This looks for what it is because of the little shade area I designed, which I might remake a little bit just so that way it looks like this is where they sleep at night when it rains and stuff, or anything at all. I was meant to have this be like the cow pen at first, and this would be like where like the milking would happen. But I put the sheep in there afterwards, so it's not really that important. So I'm gonna have to find me some cows to move in, so I'll do that and I'll be right back. So I found some cows right here, not too far away from the village, so that'll definitely make it easier for me. I just need to grab 2 cows. Well, that looks like the lead broke, or excuse me, what happened? Oh, no, it did break. Okay. And there's also a pig, so I'm gonna try to take these back to the village. It's gonna be hard just walking them there. But I should This is take me a while walk back, so I'll see you when I get back. So I am now back in the village. I just need to get him over to the cow pen, which is just over there. So it's just taking me a little bit of time. So after this, I think I'm gonna work on some more like I guess I don't want to refer to it as low-income housing. So I just want to make like several like really small kind of compact houses, and they're like just smushed together. Is there any way I can get rid of? Okay, put you there, and just grab these two. Just so that way it looks like a bunch of like poor people that have to live in less, what I would say, less spacious houses. Instead of be more cozy. That's what you want to call them. Let me get the cows in here. Come on. I don't want the leads to break. Alright, got one cow in, and get on in here. Yep, that's cow number 2. Alright, I'll just put the pig in his pen, and then I can get started with me. Oh, okay. Get in here. Come in. Alright, now I just need to get one more pig in here, so that way I can start to fill out the cow, or the pig pen, excuse me. And also the same with the cows. Yeah, this area I would say definitely looks a bit better. The thing I might want to do is add some grass in here. I don't think I really can here because eventually the grass underneath will be eaten by the sheep. So I don't think it can exist that way. But let me get some building blocks, and I'll form out a template for housing, and I shall see you in a short bit. So this is what I decided on my block palette, which kind of fits in line with the rest of the buildings in the village. I am going to use the oak log sparingly, though, even though I have a bunch, because I want to use a lot more spruce, which isn't really, I guess, shown a lot in the builds, but it's what I'm trying to do for this. This is the outline which I'm going for, so all these buildings are a lot smaller, and there's just a whole bunch of them in just a smaller space. So yeah, these probably definitely won't be functional. They'll probably only have like a bed, maybe a chest, which might be all they need. I haven't come up with a design with them, either just the way I'm building. The only problem I have is I have all these chests right here with stuff that I should move in order to make this easier, but a lot of items. I don't want to deal with any of that. So I guess I probably need to do that now. Yeah, definitely will, I guess, make it easier in the future if I move these into their proper place. But a lot of them don't actually have a proper place, so I guess things to think about. Anyway, I'm probably gonna continue designing these buildings, so I'll be back in a bit. Alright guys, so I finished clearing out these chests. It took me about an hour and a half. I still have that chest to clear out, but I'm probably gonna do that one later just because I don't want to waste more time on that, and I can build around it for now. Oops, and I have these are just spruce. And I finished most of the layouts. I just have this one right here that I needed to finish, but I just need to get rid of these chests because they're kind of in the way. Yeah, I have quite a few of them here. Some of them are a bit bigger, but I mean, that's fine. So let me just finish setting up the last layout. I'll grab some designated building blocks, and we'll, I guess, build them together, see how I like them, and then I can copy them over. Alright, so see you in a little bit. So I'm probably going to start off by building this one and using it as a template. Just because it's kind of square and it's probably like the easiest one to start off with. So these are my block templates. I'm going to try to use mostly spruce and cobble, and try to see if I can't use at least a little bit of oak. I think that looks a bit nice. So I think I'm going to, sort of in the style of how I built the other buildings, have spruce columns, because they're like essentially the way I build most buildings. I have support columns. Alright. I'm gonna make the entrance right here. Okay, and then, I don't know if I want to go one higher than this. Because from right here, it's actually gonna look kind of short. Right here it looks decent. Let me see. So I want the idea of these, houses to be like they're right next to the water, so they're constantly getting hit by moisture. So like with the wood, they're a bit darker because they absorb that moisture, or that they like treat the wood here so that the moisture doesn't hurt them. So I also want to be doing mostly cobble for these ones, like those ones which are mostly wood. So let me try to see if I can't dig a floor. Let me try using spruce. Okay, I mean that looks fine for now, but I might change it. Let me try experimenting with a few different colors and see what I like. Bam. That, yeah, it is definitely, spruce definitely kind of fits a bit better with the logs. I'm gonna try to look around. It kind of does seem to clash a bit more. I mean, the inside doesn't have to be all that complicated, but I do want something that looks at least a little bit nice. I don't think I'm gonna add windows at all, just because, I don't know, I feel like windows would be something that'd be far too expensive for the common person to own. So this is kind of what I decided on for the block palette, just to have this as the floor and these more as like the walls, just because that probably looks a bit better. So there's more contrast, so it doesn't all have the spruce color everywhere. It's a little bit of oak mixed in, plus the cobble bottom, which I think still looks the best. But for the roof, I really have no idea what to do for the roof. I was kind of thinking tried to do it at whoops. Kind of maybe try to do it the way I do all the other, all those roofs, which is just sort of like the the sort of standard this method. Go one more up. Whoops. That is definitely not how that should look. Bam, bam, bam. Pretty sure go like this. And like this, and add the slab on top of here. Have this go all the way around. The only problem with doing it this way would be that some of the houses are a bit too close together. You have only one block space. On a lot of them, like here, over there's a bunch. So this way, I'd probably have to move a lot of my houses, which can be done, no big deal. They haven't really been built yet, so it'd probably be a lot easier. Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, it definitely looks kind of alright. And last one, let me just get a few of these. Whoops. Oops, don't want that there. Put that here, and build this out. I mean, it definitely does look a little bit silly. These do look, I mean, they look really nice, which is sort of definitely what I want. My only issue with them is that, like, they can look, I don't know, they can look the same as, like, let me get up there, as my, like, standard buildings do, like, all these ones. I was trying to go for, like, a more, I don't know, more sort of like this. I think, let me Whoops. Okay, this is the building. Maybe I can do put these as supports. Did I not build this the same? This stuff sticks out. Yeah, let me check. Oh, whoops. Check the backside. This looks a bit wonky from the inside. Okay, no, that definitely looks kind of decent. I would say I think I built these the wrong way. No, these are the right way. Okay. And then could do something like this. Bam. To add a little bit more variety. Or the wall is right here. Yeah. So could do that. Let me get rid of this. Oops. Bam. Right there. Bam. Let me try. Actually, I don't like these here. I want like more definition than just like the standard shape. But it definitely sticks out a bit. But I want it. Yeah, right here. A bit right here. That definitely looks pretty nice. This I have no idea what to do with. I could. Whoa, that is definitely not. Let me get rid of oops. Here it is. I don't know. I'm just trying to do different things because I don't want to build. Huh. It's actually not too bad. Except like the colors don't, or like the block types don't match. Do something like this, and then do the fence there. And I actually like that a little bit. I mean, sure probably doesn't look too good, but definitely, it definitely kind of completes the look of it, I would say. Whoops. No, I just need to add something like right here, I would say, so it doesn't look way too. Okay, add that. Maybe. Oh, I know what I can do here. Do I have? Yes, I do. Do I have? That work? No, that's definitely one too many. And then bam, a light source. And it's kind of all a matter of just adding like a bed or some chests or like a little table, just to make it look a little bit more homey. But yeah. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. I mean, sure, probably the style doesn't exactly fit what I wanted to do of really low-income housing, and I'm gonna have to move a few of these. It's probably not gonna be too bad, but I mean, it'd be slightly annoying. Well, guys, gonna have to do it for me for right now. I spent a lot more time working on this video, so it might end up being several days later than I wanted to. I did end up scrapping the Enter the Gungeon video I did, just because, I mean, I didn't really like the footage, so I'm not that good of a player. I just kept dying on the second floor. So there wasn't anything really that interesting. So, I mean, I just didn't want to deal with it. I'm probably going to just focus on this. I am actually going to be starting a D&D series with friends. It's going to be mostly on the online series. I'm going to be recording it on Sunday. It's probably going to be several hours long, so I might end up either doing a highlight or something, so I don't want to upload like a 4-hour long video. That's going to take forever, so I guess we'll see what I end up doing. If I like even end up doing it, because last time I remember we tried doing it, we were kind of awkward. So, yeah, I'll see you later.